Hello, everyone. My name is Romeni Silva, and I will be moderating this live Q&A. I'm a nursing lecturer at Amrak Institute of Medical Sciences. I did my bachelor's in nursing and graduated from Edith Common University, Australia. I am currently lecturing nursing subjects in both higher diploma in nursing, which is now will be calling from this moment onwards HDN, and Foundation Certificate of Nursing, and that will be acronymed as FCN. On the other hand, we have Dewmini, who is a very keen Amrak student and is also an ambassador. Before we begin, I have just few housekeeping notes. Today's live Q&A is being recorded and is being recorded to be available for viewing post-conference. So if you have questions for the presenters, you may raise your hand or turn on your microphone, anything, and ask them out loud. Or you can use the chat feature. In this Teams meeting, there's an option called chat. You can use that as well. And I will read your questions out loud. Okay. And on the other hand, if you are not asking a question, please keep yourself muted during the live Q&A session. And now let's welcome our guest, shall we? As I read your name, please raise your hand or wave so that we know who you are. Now I will read your name. Right. We have Jason. Jason, is there a Jason here? You can raise your hand. Either just let us know you're in the chat. Jason? Is there a Jason here? Okay. Panduka? You can either put a message on the chat, or else you can just raise your hand through this option called reactions. Okay. So let's start. I think people are a bit shy today. Now I'm gonna just have a normal. Okay. Thank you, Panduka. Right. Okay. Thank you, Jason. I received you. We have more. Do we have more attendees? Yes. Okay. So we're gonna have a small conversation with Dewmini, and let us proceed. So Dewmini, how is your experience at Amrak so far?
So far my experience at Amrak has been really amazing with all my colleagues and everyone. It's really amazing. Like all the lecturers are really nice, all my friends, we get along very well. So it's been a really great journey so far.
Okay. So tell us about the facilities at Amrak.
At Amrak, we have a skill lab where we do all our practicals. With you, we have done a lot of practicals in the skill lab. And also with Miss Romeni, we've done several practicals, and also we have the VR system. So we can do all these practicals in a virtual reality. So especially for anatomy, we use that a lot. So it's really helpful, and we have a huge library where we can get access to any kind of book we want. Also, if you don't have a laptop or a tab to do your assignments, you can use the IT facilities at our university. So it's really great. All the facilities are like really helpful for all the kids. Whatever you need, you can get it from at IMRAC.
Hey, so how about your student life? Like as the member of the council, how do your peers encourage you?
So my student life at AMRAC is really great, though I may have a few ups and downs with my colleagues and all. Yet it's something that I could learn. I learn something new every day when I come to the university, whether maybe academical or social life. All my lecturers and all my colleagues help me for me to become who I am, and in being someone who can like do something useful for the community. So my peers encourage me a lot when it comes to my council work. Maybe if I miss a lecture, or like if I come late, or if I miss my lunch, they'll always be there. They'll either help me with my notes or whatever. They are very helpful when it comes to council work as well. So what do you think about our council and the way we do work at university?
Well, quite frankly, I think the council is very interactive, and everyone works as a team. And I see that, the personality is building how they used to be in the beginning, and how collaborative and upfront they are now. I can see the development gradually, and I think it's all part of how we let you which we let you guys do what you like and not intervene with it a lot. And of course, we will come to supervise if there's something goes wrong. When it comes to the academic faculty, well, basically the academic faculty, it consists of nursing, biomedical, general English, OET, and general science lecturers. Furthermore, all these lecturers are guided by the head of academics, that is Madam Jaini Mendis and Professor Madhava from Kalani University. And all these lecturers are degree holders who have graduated from renowned both local and international universities. And well, finally, the lecturers are imbued with innovative. Oh, hold on. I think there's someone here trying to come back. Let me just take that. Okay, join. Well, finally, I can say is like lecturers are imbued with all these innovative teaching methods. Like you can remember, right? Even with communication, we use different methods. So it's so that these methods, so the students will be able to grasp a better understanding and make the subjects as interesting as possible for all the students with different levels. Right. How's your experience as an ambassador?
So as an ambassador, it's like opened a new way for me. So though I may be an extrovert, but I'm a bit shy when it comes to new people, though this being an ambassador helped me a lot when it comes to talking to new people about stuff that they're interested in, whether maybe what they want to study next, or what they're going through when it comes to choosing their education field. So it's quite helpful, and it's like eye-opening for me to be an ambassador and to help others to come to where I am today. It's really helpful.
Right. Does being an ambassador help you in your career? Like, do you think, like, how do you feel about being a student at Amrak? How do you think it will affect your career?
So, Miss, when you teach us communication skills for nursing, you teach us that being communicative, having an effective communication is really important when it comes to nursing. So, as an ambassador, we always have to have this effective communication with all the other students who come to us asking our opinion on our studies and how our university is. So, this builds up our effective communication a lot. How we react to someone about something they know, or how we get to know what they know and what they need to know. So it has helped me a lot in building up my communication skills, and it's really helpful.
Right. So shall we ask our fellow participants if they have any questions? Right? Does anyone here have any questions? If you have any questions, you can either raise your hand, we'll approach you, or else you can just write your question in the chat and we will answer. So we'll give like a 5 minute time.
Also, Miss, we were told that they can email info@amrak.lk for any further inquiries.
Yes, you can do that too. It is info at amrak.lk. You can either contact us through that if you have any further clarifications. But if you have any questions right now, you can ask right now and we'll be more than happy to help you. So we'll give them like a small time to process and we'll end the meeting. Anybody? Okay. Yes. I see someone is raising their hand. Uh, this says E. Right. If you have a question, you can just write it in the chat. Okay, we have one. The info was good. So this is Panduka. The info was good. What kind of student activities do you have at Amrak? I think the student activities is a good question for Dewmini. So basically, they do a lot of student activities that is organized by the student council. Just tell some activities we do, Dewmini.
So as the management, they have like some sports going on for us, badminton, and if you like to participate in other sports like swimming, chess, or whatever the sport, we have those facilities. Right now, we are mainly focusing on badminton from the management, but as the student council, we have annual programs such as like we are trying to hold a talent show or the movie days, movie nights, annual like Christmas programs, the New Year programs, annual trip, and we are planning on having a sports meet also. But when it comes to that, we will see how we are going to do that. But most of the students are very interested in all these annual activities as the student council we are holding.
Yeah, and I think if they want, they can check our Instagram or Facebook Amrak page. It has all these student activities that we have done. So we have another question from Mary Fernando. Can we do our practicals during hospital? So basically, right after you finish your theory, we have to, I mean, nursing is the part of practicals. So practicals, nursing practicals, it goes together. You can't do either one of them. So obviously, Durdens is affiliated with AMRAC because the practicals will be done there. Okay, we have another question. My English is not so good. Do you help improve English? Yes, of course. So I told you, our faculty is not just nursing. We also have like nursing, biomedical, and also we have general English, OET classes. So there are special lecturers just they are to help you. Like for example, FCN, the Dewmini's batch, it's a huge batch, and there are students from different English levels, and we have literally divided them based on their English knowledge, and we have given them different level of English teachers for each level. So it doesn't go like out of their way. It goes parallel to their English levels. That's how much we focus on your language to get amended with the course. Right. Okay. Thank you, Panduka. I hope if anyone have any questions, you can be my guest by getting into our info at ambrac.lk and ask any questions you like. Right. So thank you, Dewmini. Thank you all for your participation.